Hello everyone and welcome to the very first ThemeParkRM podcast. This is something new that I'm trying, so stay tuned and enjoy today's talk all about Thought Park and Hyperia. So Hyperia, as we all know, reopened on the 12th of May after a lot of downtime. About 18 days or so it had of downtime. All the staff, back rides, the engineers were working very hard since the 25th of May to get Hyperia back up and running. We did see a lot of testing actually happen, and just have to remind myself of today, on Saturday the 8th, Sunday the 9th, there was a huge amount of constant testing cycling with the water dummies. And that also happened on the Monday. On the 11th of June, I did say May there, so I meant June. On the 11th of June, we also then seen staff getting invited to go on Hyperia to test Hyperia out as well before and as part of the reopening ritual to make sure it was all up and running and going to be at the stage of being able to be opened. On the 11th of June, we then announced that Hyperia would reopen on the 12th, the following day. Me being me, missing Hyperia that much, and because I'm not working at the moment, I jumped on a chance and got straight on to booking a trip to Thought Park before it sold out, before they capped it, booking my train, and I went on the 12th. I already talked a bit about that, so the atmosphere that you seen was amazing. Everybody was so buzzing, so happy to be getting back on Hyperia. Everybody was talking about their rides and their experiences, and it was just amazing just to have everybody wanting to get back to riding Hyperia and just be able to enjoy it once again. I loved it. 3 rides I had, all absolutely amazing. And they had great throughput as well, so they were quickly as they could getting the trains dispatched to keep queue times down to a minimum. Of course, there's factors involved in that and people being quick enough to actually get the through and people actually sitting down at bars down. But they've still done an amazing job. It only went down once during my visit, and that was because somebody was stupid enough to fly a drone over. Why people are doing that still, I do not know. I can understand what Park don't their space, blah 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 blah, but you have to think about the people. If Thought Park see a drone flying over any of the rides, they're going to shut the ride down. So the only inconveniencing the people on the ride, annoying all of us with that happening. So please don't do it. If you are one of the people, keep doing it. During the day as well, on the 12th, the queue times were minimal for all the rides for most of the day until school trips arrived. So I was able to get on to a lot of rides and more or less walk straight on. It's one of the things I do absolutely love about Thought Park, especially when you go during the weekday, out with school trip season. Queues are absolutely minimal. I suspect we might even see that come September because the hype of Hyperia, no pun intended, will then be over. Everybody would have had plenty of chances, especially for school holidays, summer holidays, to actually get on Hyperia and ride it. So, I'm looking forward to that. I always enjoy Oktoberfest in September anyway, and it's something I'm very much looking forward to, and just be able to play go during a weekday. Depends what I'm doing, because I might have a job by then, which might mean I can't go during weekdays, but hopefully I can. And of course, Fright Nights isn't that far away either. And some interesting facts about Fright Nights. So we know the survival games container is still standing for 3rd year in a row now. So that is still there. I've seen it when I've been on the Swarm. And we know that the Black Mirror maze has now shut. So that is another potential space for a maze. You never know, could we see a maze based on Hyperia, around Hyperia, with that kind of is in the Fearless Valley new area. So you never know, we might see something here. And then of course, trailers as well. There's not much movement, you could see a huge amount of movement. So you might see that return, or you might see it used for another maze. I suspect that we might also see Stitches returning as well this year, because it was so popular and so much investment was made by Thought Park to having that brand new maze. But could that be moved into another building maybe? Who knows? Or could it mean we might have 4 mazes this year? It is all interesting times. Of course, we don't know anything yet about Flight Nights, so I suspect come August time we'll find out a lot more. August, September times when you tend to see all the teasers coming out. I am going to be back at Thought Park on the 29th and the 30th of June, because I'm going for the Attraction Source event, which I'm very much looking forward to, especially the exclusive live time of Hyperia we're going to be getting at the end of the day. So that should help boost up my count of rides on Hyperia, which will be very interesting indeed. I hope you are enjoying this sort of podcast I'm doing. It's something new for me, and I'm hoping to maybe do it, if not every week, it'll be every fortnight on a Saturday when I will aim to try and get this out to you. And you might see different views and stuff, but as I try stuff out and try to experiment, so to say. I want to say a big thank you to everybody for all the support you keep giving to the channel here on YouTube and also on my TikTok channel as well. It's been great to see some of the interactions I'm getting and also seeing the channels grow as well. What I would say is if you're leaving comments and stuff, just be mindful because people from Thought Park might be watching. I have removed 1 or 2 comments recently which haven't so nice, and yeah, I don't want negativity too much. As much as comments and stuff can help channels, I also want to bear in mind that staff at Thought Park do an absolute brilliant job, including the entertainment staff. We're very lucky to have what we have at Thought Park now, especially entertainment wise, when we could have had absolutely nothing from them. They love their job. I've spoken to them quite a few times. I was speaking to them on the 12th. We were all so happy to be able to get back out there entertaining us all. So that is going to be all for this podcast this week. Hoping to do even more very soon. I'm hoping to get a good friend of mine, Gareth, involved as well soon, and having a chat. Maybe even have him on as a regular guest. And maybe other people in the future as well. See how things do go. So thank you very much for watching and listening to this. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit subscribe. And I shall see you all again very soon. Goodbye for now.